Everybody. That didn't go quite how I wanted it to go this evening. Well, I'm here with you this evening. Thanks for joining us for Gethsemane's 7 at 7. I'm so glad that you're here with me. I'm kind of rolling with the theme from the sermon this morning, with my party hat and my little party favor here, called Celebrate God. And we're still on the series of Relentless Grace. And this morning's message, it's a celebration. It was really good. God had a lot of good things to say through Ron Yates this morning. But one thing that really hit me was, well, there were several things, but one thing that I want to share is that he said that grace is to be fruitful. And I thought about that. I thought, okay, God, what does that mean? What does that even look like in my life? And I was reminded of a study that I'm doing right now. I read this book called, well, it was given to me, but it's called Know What You're For, and it's by Jeff Henderson. I'll show it to you. There it is. So if you decide you want to order that book, I would highly suggest it. It's really good. It's very introspective. But it's kind of about knowing exactly really who and what you're for, and how are your actions following what you believe about yourself. So, but anyway, when I was thinking about the what Ron said about grace, that grace is to be fruitful, I was reminded of this study, and basically we kind of watch a video and then we answer some questions. And one of the questions, it starts out, read John 3:16 through 21. So we'll do that real quick. And this is out of the New King James Version. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believes in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. For God did not send his Son into the world to condemn the world, but that the world through him might be saved. He who believes in him is not condemned, but he who does not believe is condemned already, because he has not believed in the name of the only begotten Son of God. And this is the condemnation, that the light has come into the world, and men loved darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil. For everyone practicing evil hates the light and does not come to the light, lest his deeds should be exposed. But he who does the truth comes to the light, that his deeds may be clearly seen, that they have been done in God. And so that just kind of says the question that went along with that: how did God demonstrate that he is for the people in the world? Well, he gave he gave his Son for us, right? And he has already extended everything that we need. He's already extended grace, forgiveness, mercy, love, peace, joy, basically anything, any good thing that you can think of. And so that was my answer for that. But then the following question was, how should that impact the way you interact with others in your world? And my answer for that was that I should have grace, mercy, forgiveness, peace, joy, love, all of those things, all the good things, all already ready to extend to people, because people are people. They're going to mess up. We all mess up. So we, like God, should have all of that stuff ready for them, and to make it to where all they have to do is accept it. And to me, that's part of grace being fruitful in our lives. We already have the good stuff ready because we've already spent time with God. We spent time reading about God, learning about God, praying in the Holy Spirit, all of those things. And so all of those gifts and those things are activated in us. And all we have to do is extend them, be ready to extend them. Just for instance, forgiveness, to be ready to extend forgiveness before it ever even happens. Like, plan on it. Like, I'm ready to extend forgiveness to this person for whenever they mess up. And that's not a bad confession. People are just people. That's just how it is. But You know, something else that Ron said was that this world may be crazy and full of all kinds of wild stuff. And this is, me repeating him, I'm not quoting him, but God, even though the world is full of such yucky stuff right now, God is really doing some good things in us, in you. And I'm adding, he's also doing good things through you. And we need to share that. That's part of grace being fruitful in our lives. And, that can look different in every situation. But it all has the same outcome. It helps to pave the pathway to righteousness for people. And that's part of our job as Christ followers, is to do that. So get out there and be fruitful with your grace, and be ready to extend all of those things to other people. Thanks so much for joining me tonight, and I hope this has helped you in some way. Bye, friend.